One of the great motives for getting the Tautogen opportunity underway for low-cost parentage was a need that I have for the Astino sheep breeding program, which I run, and that's a business that wholly owns a breed of sheep. It's a half-bred, but a high-performing lambing percent half-bred with its wool and wool breeding objective dedicated to human health product in air filtration space. And so with that breed, we want to know everything about every animal in our own elite flock and all clients' flocks. And so the system we're evolving there with Tautogen, now that it's affordable, is that we are identifying the top 50% of our clients' flocks. This is at the moment largely done at pregnancy scanning time, so those that scan with multiples. We're tissue sampling those ewes, RFIDing them, and then from then onwards, we record all their progeny and link it back to sire. And those ewe lambs that are born from a known background then become, the best of them become replacements for that top half of the client flock. The next third of those ewe lambs are the replacements for the bottom half of the flock that go to a terminal. And then the bottom third of the ewe lambs are slaughtered as wastage. The system that we're evolving is that the Astino breeding program will have access to all the data on all its clients' flocks. And so as we both do R&D for improving of wool traits for air filtration, and we're beginning a number of meat traits in the genome of the sheep, we can start to identify high-performing outlier animals and speed up our genetic gain. Some of those animals may be found in our client flocks as well as in our own elite flock. And then we can utilize with full confidence those genetics to speed up the progress in where we're heading. This fundamentally shifts the speed of which we can drive genetic improvements and the impact that the R&D program in behind the elite flock can have at a far faster rate across the whole pipeline of production into our end user products. The exciting thing about this is that we're transforming knowledge and the speed of which we can improve our end customers' opportunities. And the Astino sheep program is looking to build to many tens of thousands of commercial ewes, of which we'll know all about every animal. And so the farmer is not only getting benefit behind the farm gate by utilising data in the way that they want, the breeding program they're attached to in the Astino breed is getting the use of all that data to recognise animals that can help us for our future. And on top of that, the Astino program has full traceability on all animals into its supply pipeline of produce. So if we're taking a lamb to a particular market, we know everything about the history of that lamb. And that gives us a very powerful model, which I think is the future of the sheep industry in New Zealand, where we try to move out of commodity and into high value. And with that, we have to have information and disciplines around breeding objectives, genetic programs, and supply pipelines.